Hey guys, hope everyone is doing all right. So it's been a while since I've recorded a video for this channel. And the reason I say that is because I actually started a new YouTube channel. And let this be my announcement as to why you haven't been seeing me. I am over there on my other channel because that is going to be my main focus going forward. I think I might keep this one kind of as like my food channel. And then the weight loss tips and the beauty tips and the rich tips are going to be on my separate channel. So if you want to find me there, I will go ahead and link it below. But while I have your attention, and I'm just going to kind of catch you up to speed as to like what's been going on in my life lately. And so let's start with Happy New Year. It's really good to start this year off strong, and I feel like I have. The moment I got back from visiting my family in Canada, I just kind of hit the ground running. Um, and yeah, it's been interesting because I've been focusing all my attention on mainly two to three things. One being I'm getting super hyper vigilant about my diet. Okay. I am so sick and tired of not being at my dream weight. I hit it at one point and then I decided to change my goal up. So when I changed my goal up, I gained a bunch of weight back. And I realized that, yes, while I grew muscle, I was not happy with the excess fat that I had, with the excess like fat, especially around my stomach. I just feel like not a happy person. Like I've just come to realize that my peak potential of happiness happens when I look a certain way. And I'm like, you know what? If that is the case, why not just live there? Really try to get there and stay there. And right now, I am more committed than ever to get there. I don't know what that ideal weight is, but I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna keep going. So today I hit 115.8 from 119 and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ecstatic. I'm happy. However, I know I can keep going and I can keep going. So I'm going to do that. Unfortunately, when I lose weight, my tits go away. So that's the sad thing about it is like, I have natural breasts and they get smaller when I lose weight. So that's the one thing that I really had to come to terms with, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth having smaller breast in order to have like the rest of me be as I want it to be. And then once I get there, I will learn to maintain that weight. And I think I can because I think I've dialed it in even more. I am literally tracking how many calories I'm consuming, how many calories I'm burning, what my deficit is. And I feel like once I get to my dream weight, as long as I just maintain that by being meticulous about tracking, I should be good to go. So this is a learning progress, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so far, it's working. My plan, my diet, I wouldn't call it a diet, but my lifestyle or my method of losing the weight is working. It's all the things that I talked about in my book. You've heard me talk about that 1,000 times, but it works every single time. The moment I dial in and follow the steps in my book, it just works like clockwork. The weight just starts coming off. And it's not like a rapid thing. It's like 1 to 2 pounds a week, which is normal, which is like what you want anyway. You don't want to do something crazy drastic. You want it to be healthy and sustainable. If you go too drastic, then you're losing like muscle and you don't want that. So my method really, really works. I highly encourage you to decide that this year, the year of the Fire Horse 2026, is going to be your year to look and feel your absolute best There is no reason not to at this point. We have all the information and the knowledge out there, and the only thing stopping you from being that person is you, literally. It's literally just that decision of like, you know what? Like, I want to be that person. Just like I decided I want to be that person and I'm gonna do it. So I went from being, not like overweight, but just like not crazy happy to literally deciding like enough is enough. I am going to do it. Like it's going to happen. And then implementing the steps, which is not that hard. It's just a matter of moving more and making better choices about what you eat. Not even eating less, just making better choices, making some swaps to healthier items, increasing your protein, not really eating out, and just being more conscious about what you are consuming. It's not that hard. Like once you have your set grocery list that you know is good to go and it's healthy, as long as you stick to that list, it's really hard to overeat. Really hard. Like, I don't punish myself at all. I eat till I'm full. I don't try to go hungry or do any of that. I eat till I'm full and I eat sweets every day. I have an allowance of some dessert every single day. I have carbs every single day. I have a little bit of dairy every single day. I'm not saying that it's great to eat those things, but the point I'm trying to make is I have those in my diet and I see results at the same time. So if you're worried that I'm over here trying to preach to you that you have to be super strict and you have to eat so incredibly clean and you there's no wiggle room for any like cheat this or cheat that, like no, you can literally have it all if you want. You just have to be a little bit smarter, more intentional about it, and just make better choices and better swaps. That's all it is. I'm not going to tell you to cut out your desserts. I will say you need to cut out alcohol, you need to cut out fried food, and restaurant fruit food really has to go. Like it really does. Sure, you can keep it in, but it's going to make your progress that much longer because I'll give you an example. I was 115 the day of the Super Bowl. And then I had 3 pieces of pizza and some other snacks. And it took me from Sunday to the following Friday to get back down to my pre-Super Bowl weight. Okay. And that was with working out every day, like continuing to eat clean. And I had to do all of that just to get right back where I started. And all of that could have been avoided if I just didn't eat the pizza. I thought I could eat the pizza and get away with it. No, didn't work. It did not work. So I really learned my lesson. And I realized like I can't keep doing this. I just can't. So, I mean, needless to say, I am still gonna be, I'm going out to eat tonight. So, but I am gonna try to be very careful and very cautious about what I put in my body. I don't know if it was just like the gluten from the pizza or because we got the pizza from a, let's call it a fast food kind of a place. I'm not gonna say where I got the pizza from, but it wasn't um like an artisanal elevated pizza place. Okay, it was just one of the common ones that you probably know. So anyway, yeah, something about that. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is just like really crap pizza and we just shouldn't be eating it. Like maybe if I had gone to like an authentic like Italian restaurant and got pizza from there where they like import the flour from Italy, it probably would have been okay, but I didn't. And then I was just bloated for many, many days and it took so long just to get down. I mean, literally, I lost, if you think about it, I lost like 4 or 5 days of just spinning my wheel trying to get back to where I was. And I'm so tired of it. Like, I'm really, really tired of it. I just want to finally get to where I want to be and try to just stay there. Okay. Um, So that's been on my plate is just like the sexy part of Sexy Rich Body is like really getting my body in shape like it's never been before. Like I want to be so effing sexy that it's like not even funny. That you look and you're like, who is this girl? I don't even recognize her anymore. And why not? That's the whole point is like, why aren't we all doing that? Why don't we all want that? That's the part that's like a little, like, I don't get it. I don't get why people don't want to look their very best. If you have an idea or, you want to share your own opinion, maybe you're not the type of person that you want to look and feel your sexiest self, leave a comment. I'm very curious to know why people want to do certain things and why they don't want to do it. Like why is it so important to me? Oh, I kind of know why. I know my reasons, but I'm curious to know why other people wouldn't want to because I genuinely believe that when you look your absolute best, especially because you're putting in the work to get there, it does wonders to your life. It elevates almost everything around you. It elevates where you hang out naturally. You're naturally going to want to hang out in more elevated places. You're naturally going to want to wear nicer clothes that like show off your body a little bit better because you're proud of what you got. You're going to naturally treat your body better. You're going to naturally want to increase your self-care, maybe treat yourself to like a massage or a green juice. And on top of that, you're going to meet better people, to be honest with you, especially if you're single, especially if you are single. If you are single and you are not working towards becoming the sexiest version of you, what are you doing? What are you doing? Assuming you want to be in a relationship. If you are single and you want to be in a relationship, I don't understand why people are not doing their absolute best to put their best foot forward. And more importantly, even if you are married, even if you are married, like you should be stepping your game up and making sure that you are the sexiest goddess that your man can come home to. Or if you're a man watching this, I mean, why not give the gift of a sexy body to your woman? Like, why not? It's just a no-brainer. So we are working out, we are eating healthy, we are saying no to going out and eating at restaurants and drinking. And if you have to do that, you're making healthier choices, you're staying away from gluten, you are, eating whole foods as much as possible, staying away from fried foods. We don't want that. And on top of that, I am doing a lot of just like mental work. And what I mean by mental work, I mean meditating, journaling, like visualizations, because sometimes I genuinely need it. Like sometimes I've been noticing that like I'm getting into like this funk and this low vibe, and I'm like, I need to snap out of this. Like, whatever put me here, I need to figure that out. So I will say journaling has helped so much with that. Why? Because when I have an issue that's like percolating in my head and I'm ruminating on it, the moment I put it down, first of all, it gets it out of my head and it gets it out. Okay. It's like literally taking it and removing it from my body. Once I have the problem laid out in front of me, then, and I feel like it's just been like my own venting session. Once it's out, I then immediately go into, okay, what does this mean? How can I turn this around? What is the upside of this? How can this benefit me? And I immediately go into switching the perspective and the lens on that to how can I then somehow find gratitude for what the situation is? Or how can I shift my own perspective? Maybe someone upset me. Well, how can I see it from their point of view? And doing this at least once a day has been helping tremendously because I will instantly find reasons to put me in that high vibe state again. And if I find that I'm still in that low vibe, well, then I just got to keep going and keep like pulling it out of me. Like, well, what's really bothering you? And why is this bothering you? And how do you not see that everything is still working out for you? And, or is there something I can do to just fix the problem and make it go away? So, been doing so much of that daily. And I really decided that this is the year that I am taking my business to the next level, like come hell or high water. I took a year to kind of work on myself as far as like, I wrote a book, I launched a course, and then I started this YouTube channel. Okay. I'm giving myself grace for doing all those things and putting my business, the moneymaker, on the back burner. However, now that all of that is out there, I have no choice but to put my focus back on my business. And this time, I am not going to take my foot off the pedal, at least not until 2027. Maybe 2027, I'll have another goal. But for right now, that my door business is going to take precedence. And and I really feel called to do it. I don't even think of it as like a chore or something I have to do. Like, I genuinely am called to want to grow this thing into, you know, a multi-million dollar business. It's not a multi-million dollar business yet, but we'll see. So, switching focus to the business and going all out with that. In addition to that, still going to be cranking out content for the YouTube channel. That's also really important to me. And so you're going to see more of me, not less, but it'll probably be on my other channel. So go ahead and follow me there if you want some more of my advice. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And go ahead, please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I also want to say that if you want more level up content, if you want more diet advice, exercise advice, or just mindset in general advice, go ahead and grab a copy of my book. It's called Sexy Rich Body. I will go ahead and link it in the description box below. And if you really want to take it another notch up, grab my course. It's a 12-week It Girl implementation guide. So basically, for 12 weeks, I tell you step by step, week by week, exactly what to be doing to take yourself and become a completely different person by the end of that 12 week. By the end of those 12 weeks, you will not even recognize yourself because of how far you've come, how much better you look, how on top of your shit you are. Like, you're gonna love it. It took me many, many, many years to kind of be in that place. So I've condensed all those years into 12 weeks into little bite-sized tidbits of how to implement them in your life week by week, small little tiny chunks to make it easy, to make it seamless into your life, and you're gonna love it, I promise you. So go ahead and grab those. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.